Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm here to kind of go over my moves for next week in the market. Happy holidays. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, RIP. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go over the market's closed today, obviously, but I'm gonna go over my moves coming into this coming week. We've had a very good past week. I think the market has, all in all, but especially for the portfolio, up around 4% in just this past week. I mean, that's the past couple days actually. The market's been closed for 3 days, but past month we're only up 1%. We just recovered some losses. There was a big drop there for a little bit, but then the CPI came in. Wasn't horrible, so boosted it up a little bit. So yeah, this has been what's piquing my interest. Bitcoin been on a bit of a tear this past week, 12%. Past month, it's kind of just recovering still, but from here down 6% to up. I mean, when it was at its highest, it was up 11, so we're talking 18%. And over the span of about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I mean, yeah, it's been catching my radar. I don't have anything in Bitcoin, but I am looking to get into it, maybe through an ETF in my tax advantage Roth IRA. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's something that I'm thinking of getting into, Bitcoin. But for this next week, what I'm really wanting to talk about is how I'm going to be loading up on more shares of AMD. If this stock continues to fall, I'm going to be putting more and more money into it. I have $2,500 in it right now at an average cost of 120. It also went up with the market this past week, but as you can see, past month down, past 3 months down 22%, past year we're down 26, past 5 years up 138. That's good, but yeah, I mean, this has been a very beaten down stock and one that I speak highly of. I think that this is a very amazing time to get into this great company. Their CEO actually just won CEO of the year, I saw. So winning CEO of the year while your stock is down in the past year and the market is up 30%, your stock's down 30% is, I mean, you're probably doing something right. But yeah, I have a lot of faith in their CEO, and I think that this stock is going to be, it's going to be a great one to invest in. I think AI is not slowing down anytime soon. Nvidia insider or no AMD insiders buying a little bit. Love to see it. Doesn't hurt. Hedge funds, everyone's buying a little bit of AMD. Yeah, I mean, you can see their earnings are projected to be fairly high, and they're going to come out in about 2 weeks here. So that's going to be a big catalyst for this company. It's definitely going to push the sentiment a lot in one direction, depending on what those numbers are. And I'm here for it. I think it's a great risk to reward ratio, and the amount of upside that Nvidia has with their leadership team. Excuse me, their leadership team and the products they have and the space they're in. I mean, I think the possibilities are endless. I'm hoping this next 5 to 10 years we get to $500 in the stock. I think it's definitely possible. Even next 3 years, honestly. But yeah, that's one that I'm very high level. I also want to add to my Shopify position. You guys can see I'm up a lot on that, 75%. But I haven't bought since around the $58 mark, and now it's at $103. So I mean, yeah, this stock has been on an absolute tear. But yeah, I mean, this is one that I definitely want to add to. I believe in Shopify long term. I've used Shopify before. I think it's a great platform, a great website. It makes something hard easy. And yeah, other companies I like to invest in. And guys, that's a little piece of knowledge. You should try to invest in companies that you use personally. I mean, you can see in my portfolio, I do that a lot. I use Amazon quite frequently. I use Google. NVIDIA makes the chips of the computer that I record this in. Fubo I don't use, but that was kind of a skeptical play. Cake, I eat at Cheesecake Factory, use PayPal almost daily. SoFi, my bank. Palantir, don't use them. Also a skepticism play. Celsius, love their drinks. Oh, I don't know how you can use them, but they're a very great company. Nike, my shoes right now. Shopify, make websites with it. Honest, I've seen it at the stores. I'm familiar with the product. SCHG, this is just a ETF. Stay Lauder, don't use it, but definitely familiar with the products. I've seen it. And then Elf on the Shelf, as I like to say. That one is actually a really great company. I don't use it that much, but I mean, I don't use it at all. But I know people that use it. And then AMD also makes the chips in the computer. So yeah, guys, I mean, you want to go down your portfolio and see what are the companies that you're using and which ones are going to be good investments. And yeah, I mean, that's really a great way to invest in stocks, in my opinion. I mean, always been a fan of Costco. Never got into it, sadly, but I mean, started going maybe a couple of years ago, and yeah, this is one that I look back on. Definitely regret not buying. Up 200% in the past 5 years. That one hurts, but could have definitely gone the other way as well. But they have a great business model. I really want to get into this stock, but I just can't. It's so high. But their business model, I might have to. But yeah, they're an amazing stock. But yeah, guys, I mean, I just kind of wanted to go over my moves. Also going to be adding to Google. I think Google's undervalued still. Still up a good amount on that position, but don't have that much money in it. I think they're still very undervalued. They were trading at 150, now around 200. I think Google's a very good bet over the next couple of years in the AI space and what they're doing with their company. They have the leading search engine, advertising agency. I think they have a lot of good things going for them. I know they do. And yeah, I mean PayPal is on its way towards $100 too. SoFi to 20. Big things. This is a big week in the stock market. A lot of turns are going to be happening. A lot of big things. So yeah, guys, just be sure to stay on the lookout. Look for buying opportunities. AMD still definitely a buy around that 120 range. If it does go lower, I'd love to keep scooping up some shares. Nike, this one's a buy. I'm down 6% right now actually, but I'm building to my position. I'm dollar cost averaging. I owned it at first at around this range, 95, but I've dollar cost averaged when it hit the 70s. I think it was in the 60s for a little bit too, but it's on its way back down there, and it's definitely, I think it's on its way back up eventually, but it's probably going to be you're going to have to ride it out for a little bit. But I do believe in Nike long term. They have a great company, great team. Their track record's amazing. If history repeats itself, which past history is not indicative of future results, they're going to go up. That's just what happens with Nike. When it drops, it goes back up because of their solid moat, their fundamental business. And there is worry about their moat because of other running shoe companies coming into the space, but I think that's a lot more shallow than everything they have to offer. So, yeah, guys, I mean, those are my moves for next week. Keep buying Amazon. Amazon, never too expensive. Great company. Love that company. About to hit $3,000 in my position. But yeah, guys, keep buying stocks. Look for the dip. And be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy videos like this and want to see more content. Thank you. Peace.